G'day guys, welcome to the channel. Before I start the video wristwatch check, I am wearing my duo face solid pink gold reverso, but I changed out the strap to the kind of denim canvas leather hybrid strap. I reckon it looks fucking sick because it adds that light blue contrast with the canvas denim kind of material. It has those leather dark blue navy accents onto it, and it complements and makes the solid pink gold pop out. I think it looks the business, and it's a good change with the black alligator and the blue calfskin strap that I have, because those are just one color. I like the idea of straps having, contrasting colors like the top time. But that's not what this video is about. This video is titled, "How much money should I allocate to my first watch?" Okay, so I've gotten a few messages, not even just recently, just in the lifetime and lifespan that I've had this channel open, of beginners asking how much should they spend on a watch to make it feel substantial. Like, from the good words of Archie Luxury, he always says a watch worth buying is something that's gotta hurt. Like, it's gotta hurt. It's gotta hurt. It's gotta hurt. That's what he always says. And I don't believe that's the case. I don't agree with that sentiment. However, I do agree that a substantial purchase should mean something, right? It should be at least linked to a milestone, or at least for your own personal life, reaching a new standard, so to speak, right? And look, you can buy cheaper watches and just build a collection up from there. But if you want to buy your first serious big boy watch, I think it's a good question to ask, how much should I actually allocate? Now, this question is a bit open-ended, but my advice is just a guide and a steer to help you with your journey wherever you are in life. For me, if I was to recommend something, very simple, is 10% of your yearly earnings should be allocated to your next watch purchase. Now, when you really think about it, 10% isn't too much of a big hit. And if it is too much of a big hit, you're not in the financial standing to be spending money on dumb shit, essentially, because 10% is the best part of fuck all. Like, your expenses shouldn't equate to 90% of your income, so to speak. And look, if you can't afford 10% of your yearly earnings to allocate to your next big boy watch, then you need to look into your ingoings and outgoings first and foremost. Like, fix that up and then go for the watch, essentially, because it shouldn't hurt you that much. Like Archie Luxury says, like, I think the responsible way of doing this is having 10%, and that'll unlock a lot of doors for you there. Now, you could choose to have 10% and then save it for the very next year and the next year and the next year, or you can jump it up to 20%. 10% is just kind of a guide, so to speak. However, if you're good with your ingoings and outgoings, you can bump that up to 20%, 30%, whatever it may be. I think 20% is a good maximum, because you don't want all of your hobbies dumped into just watches. Like me, I enjoy other shit. I love cars, holidays, traveling. I like dumb shit. I like watches. I just like a lot of things. So 10% to me is a good steer. So in practice, if you're just starting out, you just got your first job straight out of uni, and keep in mind, my first job, I was getting paid fuck all. I was getting paid like 40 G's, making probably 10 G's in commissions, in the year. So maybe 50. Let's round it up to 50 G's. For me, 50 G's, 10%, 5 grand. 5 grand opens up Tudors. It opens up Tag Heuers. It opens up, used Grand Seikos. Like, there are things out there that I can purchase 10% at 50 G's, which is entry level. Now, when you get up in those ranks, 80 G's, 8,000, 90 G's, 9,000, 100 G's, 10,000, it becomes actually very, very doable. When you break it down like that, you kind of think to yourself, oh, that's actually very obtainable. Like, with starters looking into these higher priced ticket items, they think, oh, how do I actually do this? Like, it seems like a lot of money. But when you just cut it down to 10% of your yearly earnings, it isn't really that much. You feel me? Like, it's very, very obtainable. It's very easy to get into. Now, however method you choose to get into it, entirely up to you. There's other ways to get it faster. However, 10%, totally fine. For me, give you real world examples. If I was to do this shit right now for me, my allocation, and I'm not going to tell you how much I earn because that's that's my business, but my allocation can easily get me into a, call it retail price, perhaps a two-tone root beer GMT Master at retail. Actually, they're going down in price as well, right? As far as I remember. Yeah, a two-tone root beer GMT Master 2 from Rolex. I can get myself one of those in a year if I was to do 10% of my yearly earnings. So, look, in saying that, keep it simple. Don't overstretch yourself and have boundaries, right? Don't just be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do 30, 40, 50. Like, make sure that your financial strength is still good. You've got that sorted, ingoings and outgoings. And once you've mastered that 10% would be, it wouldn't even bother you. It shouldn't, right? Like, spending 10% on the watch shouldn't bother you at all. And there's a lot of options out there. Just try and keep it simple. That's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna put this away because it started to piss down rain, and I don't think the strap will last in the rain. Catch you in the next one. Take care.